Hey everybody! Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I'm playing Hades. I really felt like on the last run, we were doing... We did so much better than I could have possibly expected, given the circumstances. I really thought we were going to be killed post-haste. Do you have something for me? My list says you got killed by a redacted. I know what that means. I understand what you're getting at. I'm hip. I'm with it. Surely, I was just gonna say I cannot afford this. Yo, that's so good though. Collecting bounty or collecting nectar gives a random boon +1 level. It's like a free pomegranate, dude. All right, what do you fake lore or real lore? Fake lore is lore that's just lore. Real lore is lore that gives us a gameplay benefit. I would describe that as fake lore. Fake lore? Come on, I know there's some real lore here somewhere. Achilles! Quit yapping. A locked door. Whatever could it mean? And give me some mechanics. Okay, hold on. Well, we know what we have to do here. I can't believe with 70 gems we're incapable of actually getting something done, but that's okay. We're gonna unlock God's Pride, a +1 greater chance for a boon to have epic effects. How about this? +1%, +2%, +3%, +4%, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12% bonus chance. And you thought I was a fool for saving up. Wrong. What have we not used? We haven't used the Poseidon effect. We haven't used the Artemis effect. Let's use the Poseidon effect. We haven't used that all that often. Hold on, I'm cranking it. Pass me the ox cord. Do we have anything? We have 2 of these we could give you. Okay. And this is on the bow. Why are you locked though? Oh, you're no longer. You were not locked. My mistake. Your special automatically seeks the last foe struck by your attack. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, why not up our crit chance as well? But we're not going to use that. Honestly, I'm just going to give it to you straight up. I freaking hate the sword, dude. Give me the shield again. No. Okay, fine. Give me the sword. But I'm just here to tell you, I do expect with the sword, we will probably get destroyed. That's my expectation. The heat gauge is already at 1. And this is just from extra trap damage, so sure, let's send me. I don't want to mess around with that yet, because we have lost. Alright, start me up. Daedalus Hammer. Shouldn't we have a Poseidon bounty right from the start? I don't know. Attack fire is a wave that pierces foes doing 20 damage. Hold attack to strike rapidly, dealing 25 base damage per hit. Your special hits twice in a smaller area. I do want to see what's up with this, because in general, I was just going to say, if we get an enemy locked down, we can just hold the button and let it fly. So, I think that there's an interesting possible advantage here. Just stay away from the freaking spike traps, dude. In particular, that's what I've come to understand about Hades, through playing it more, is like, really, a single foe without armor is not a concern. Because you just hold down the button, send them into the freaking Shadow Realm. I still think gold is probably more advantageous early on. Can I tell you I forgot what our special does? Don't get hit by that under any circumstances. So our special is like, it's a gap closer / initiator, to put it in a MOBA context. Is that correct? Why am I speaking in a MOBA context as some... Ooh, that was close. Oh, that was close as well. As somebody who's never really excelled at the MOBA genre? Great question. Thank you for the Sharonza Obel, though. Yo, I'm feeling mighty musical. Maybe we could get a Sharonza Oboe. Okay. Oh, you do not get to hit me. I do see a Chaos Gate. We will endeavor to approach this right off the get-go. I have to tell you, this is the necessary evil of Hades. All weapons that have a bit of range associated with them are fairly easy to do well with, I think. The sword, however... It's such... To pass up a boon in order to go to chaos? Okay, well, must be that season. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. La 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 la. What do you got for me? How about don't use your special, because I'm already not using it? Straight up, out of all of these, this is what we want. You take extra damage, but you get 64 max HP. This is a beautiful get for us, because we've been kind of staying away from the max HP rooms. By the way, don't forget to use your cast. You do get a damage bonus off of it. And on top of all that, you know, it's just, you know, it's a ranged attack, which is potentially pretty beneficial for you. But yeah, what I was going to say is I think that I have a real aversion to playing the melee classes. I mean, Spear is a little different because you even have a ranged attack associated with that, but I think that playing, it's like taking medicine, you know? Playing as the sword gives us a much greater chance to probably screw up and have what I would describe as a disappointing run relative to the results we've had recently. But at the same time, if it works, you know? You know, we gotta do this in order to learn the intricacies of the weapon to begin with. Attack deals more damage, knocks foes away. Special deals more damage, knocks foes away. Call makes you impervious. I do think a call is valuable, and that's kind of part of what screwed us on the last run, but give me a better special.
What's for sale?
We don't really need any of this, but 22 gold for 29 demonic influence or whatever the heck it's called might be worth it. Now, I know I've talked about this ad nauseum, but like... And by the way, with what I'm about to say, it might sound like I'm trying to disrespect Hades. Definitely not the case. But living in this world right now, you know, Game of the Year lists for 2019 have started to come out. And nobody has put enough respect on Slay the Spire's name. And it makes me think, you know, Hades... Oh, the trap damage, dude. Did we use a Death's Defiance there? Because we were impervious for a second. Is there a way to check on that? I think we'll take our extra lightning damage on attack. I hope I didn't use a Death's Defiance there. Oh, that's... Okay, so Poseidon's Blessing is different. Yikes, that was pretty much horrible. Let's go to the shop here. It beats me. It would have played the animation. It would have played the animation, so don't sweat it. I'll tell you what, hook me up with this fat pomegranate right off the bat. And yeah, give me more lightning damage on each attack. Oh, there was a freaking golden urn, dude! Anyway. Do you have armor? No. That means you are absolutely destroyed. I hope, you know, but I shouldn't say I think this will happen to Hades, because that's, like, not fair. You know, to start and be like, you know, this game is doomed to forever be underappreciated in meaningless year-end lists is probably not a productive nor sensible approach to take, but I'm thinking, you know, the reason Slay the Spire, in my opinion, is missing out on some of the respect that it should be given, oh, I will definitely do this, is because of the fact that it, you know, it came out in early access. It was in early access for, like, you know, close to 2 years, I think. And then, you know, while being in early access, people, as you might expect, came in and left, you know? People finished with the game before it had even released, and as a result, you know, when the year-end list came, they're like, I don't know, it feels like more of a 2017 game than a 2019. Hades is so good. Thank you for the free gems, Father. Hades is so good I hope it gets some respect. Put some respect on its name. Because I've been thinking about this game every day for the past, 3 weeks here. Because it's just that good. I really think, from playing it more. Originally, I was kind of shy about it. I was like, I don't know, it might be Supergiant's best game. Now, from playing, so much of it, I'm like, yo, it's not even close. Yeah, Bastion's a classic. This is even better. At least for me.
Let's see.
Just thinking, just thinking. I'm thinking, give me upgraded rarity on the boon, and then we'll go to this room, and we'll take Poseidon's right off the bat, because remember Poseidon's bounties have a 10% chance to be rare or better, and then we got an even higher level of rarity associated with it here, maybe? Your knockaway attacks also rupture foes. Rupture. For 3 seconds, victim takes damage while moving. I mean, I haven't had it before. I gotta try it, even though the dash also looks sick.
Let's make some waves.
So now let's try using our special a little bit more often.
Sorry, Lord Zeus.
Whoa, that's right. He's mad. Not unsurprising. I don't know. No, don't freak out. You're doing fine. Like, you could be in a better position, but you're doing fine. You just got a lot of enemies that have armor here, and it's getting you twisted up. Just, you know how to handle this. You stay back. When you get an enemy locked down, you keep them locked down. Trying out the, oh my Lanta, this is actually tougher than expected. Maybe, okay, you're getting a little light on the HP there. There you go. There you go. You got your lightning effects working for you. You got your dang old ruptures. The rupture actually got a kill there. And you lived, but it was scary temporarily. I don't really want the chain lightning this time. I'm going to go with jolted. And my hope with that is that, it works with our passive, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So there's no HP to buy, which I think is actually nice. Why don't you try giving me an Aphrodite effect associated with something here? Epic. I feel like this is not as good as it looks. Give me the dash that inflicts weakness, and this is gonna be tight. We may well use a Death's Defiance here.
It's not.
I already know what you're gonna say. Don't even. I already know what you're gonna say. I know you attack again. Okay, I mean our damage potential is extremely high. As a result of these, like, bonus lightning effects. Just make sure. I actually feel like, for the first time ever, I'm actually approaching this fight from a tactical standpoint instead of just spamming over and over. Okay, so you've done that. Hey, okay, that's my bad. I forgot you have one more associated with that. Now you do that, and I close the gap, and at least land something on you. Good rupture. You're gonna do the yeah. Then I get in there, get some lightning going. This one, just a straight up dodge festival. Where are you going? Okay, you're going across. I will meet you there. Very bad on my part, but didn't take that much damage. This is so far, by far, our best fight. I want all the status effects. I want weakness on you. I want jolt. I want rupture. I want it all, dude. Although you're not moving that much right now. And this is kind of what I was getting at before. Is like, I feel like by using the sword, you're forced to actually learn the enemy patterns a little bit more. Not to say we're not gonna use a Death's Defiance. I mean, just being straight up with you on that one, I don't know how we were gonna get out of the way. Okay, this might do it. Stay focused. The Death's Defiance is worth a lot. That was a really good and a really tight fight where we only got hit a couple of times. We leveraged the risk versus the reward. Picked up another bounty of Titan blood. I think that went totally fine.
I'll just be a moment, Father.
It seems the Fury failed to
I would not mind buying some more HP. We cannot, but I will buy that, which gives us a little HP. All right, that was a good first floor, I think. Acceptable. Now, don't walk in the lava on this floor. That is a recipe for a bad time. But yeah, anyway, I didn't really finish my train of thought from the tail end of that floor. But suffice it to say, what I should be saying is, man, Hades is so good. What I'm saying instead is, man, I hope that Hades gets the respect it deserves when it actually exits early access, which might not happen for, you know, I don't know, a year and a half. I can't control how other people respond to the game. All I can do is control my own response to the game, I suppose. Dude, the Rupture is pretty cool. On first blush, maybe doesn't seem as exciting as Doom or something like that, but I think it's getting some good stuff done. These are all, well, not all new, but these are largely new status effects to me, and I'm telling you, I slept on gems for so long, it's pretty much compulsory for us to pick gems in that situation right there. Okay, so what do? You throw at me, right? No, okay, you're the as you stand enemy, which, you know, is important to puzzle out here. And you're the wave enemy, very familiar with you. Oh, he did it too fast, dude. There we go. Whatever, we took a little damage. Nothing too serious. Great stuff. More enemies. I would say probably the next most valuable thing for me to pick up is probably a better cast. I know I disrespected the Zeus cast. Hermes... I don't know what Hermes' casts are, but let's try it out anyway. I mean, hopefully we'll get some upgraded rarity. I don't think we need the pomegranate yet. I think we're still stacking up just abilities to begin with. I think this is one of those games. You know, there's a great quote. I hate that it's from Joseph Stalin because it applies like really well to my YouTube channel. But you know, people always say quality is better than quantity. His quote: "Quantity has a quality all of its own." And that's why we got 3,000 episodes of Isaac. I think it definitely also applies to this game. And on a lot of runs, at least, I feel like having a quantity of abilities, giving you different, you know, tools in the toolbox for handling enemies that might get hard countered by, like, specific stuff, has a quality all of its own. So I think right now, more abilities is better than better abilities. I bet we don't have the Hermes bonus, because I have disrespected him on the regular, so why don't you go ahead and take this blessing? Wrong? Oh well. Your attack is 30% faster? That sounds great to me. That sounds like a wonderful time. We only have 77 gold, so we'll go for this Dionysus boon right off the bat. Unless there's maybe more paths on this. Does not appear so. Okay. So that's it. I gotta start thinking of Hermes as basically like he's a Daedalus hammer. And I'm telling you, I'm sure there's an advantage to, like, you know, after you dash, get more move speed. But for the most part, that advantage... Whoa, that was bad. That advantage has not really manifested itself for me as anything except a greater chance to get hit after dodging, because I'm not used to having so much move speed. So the attack speed, on the other hand, was like, I'm extremely stoked to have it as we just, you know, dive in and out of combat here. Extremely stoked to have it because we also have, you know, a better attack thanks to the first Daedalus hammer we got, and then on top of that, we also have extra lightning effects that affect. Ooh, you son of a gun! That affect each one of our attacks. So, you know, the faster we attack, the more lightning we output, the more lightning we output, the more damage these enemies are taking, etc., etc. You get the gist of it. Just don't let the impervious generators stop you here. I gotta be honest, brother, we've been light on HP for quite some time. I would very much desire a health point upgrade. Love it. Nice rupture, dummy. So, you know, and anything that we could get that would work in our favor in that would be nice, so we're not just, you know, at constant risk of losing a Death's Defiance. Yeah, okay, I think having the Festive Fog cast is very nice. And then we'll just, I still, well, on Eurydice, I don't really know the tier list.
Welcome. What is it, hon?
But, I do like getting kind of upgrades across the board immediately. Next rarity or +1 level. I actually, now that I think about it, I bet next rarity is probably better. Yo. Okay, I saw. So it was our dash has become heroic. I think our jolt damage got better as well. So we're gonna get a little HP out of this room, but we're kind of starving. That's okay. All we need is a fountain, and you know, at the end of the day, we do have the Death's Defiances. Can you just, like, stand still for a second? Be careful what you wish for, I guess, but... Oh, dude. Oh, dude, the rupture. Oh, my God, I shouldn't have stood there, but I was enjoying the fact that you were so ruptured. Okay, run. This is what I mean. Oh, right. I'm remembering now that we have... Oh, Festive Fog as our cast. Which means... Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. That's a really... It's too early to be stoked about using it, but hopefully we'll be able to replenish it. Or alternatively, you know... Hopefully, we just play well enough that that doesn't end up holding us back. Shoo! My apologies! Okay, good land. I'm watching the rupture damage. It is nice. Very good stuff. Now, the bright side, I guess, is we don't really need HP anymore. We can just go maybe straight for this pomegranate. I'm trying to think of what... So it took me a long time to puzzle out the systems. We're about to fight the boss, by the way. It took me a long time to puzzle out the systems in Hades. Definitely think the cast is probably our go-to there. I understand now. The rarity controls, like, the quality of the effect. And then the tier is basically just... I don't want to say small upgrades, but like more incremental upgrades, and then the actual rarity of it is more like a huge change in terms of the relative value of the item, if that makes sense. It might not, because I'm a little distracted. Okay, just keep lobbing these. You're doing great, sweetie. Keep it up. Rupture, probably not going to be too strong, but your special is just, like, agnostically pretty good to begin with in terms of its raw damage potential. Okay, where are we going here? You're going to do that, and then I'm going to sneak in and do this, and it's pretty solid. I mean, we shouldn't have too many problems with the Bone Hydra. To use a second Death's Defiance here would it would be a very poor turn of events, let's put it that way. But we're actually doing fine on HP. This is one of those fights where, like, it seems like you're doing bad because you get hit a lot, but the hits don't actually do that much damage for the most part. So you can afford, though you probably shouldn't, you can afford to be a little sloppier. And we have, as of yet, have never lost a run to the Bone Hydra, I think. So I'm not saying it's impossible for the unthinkable to happen. Merely I'm suggesting. Thank you. This is like maybe the one fight in the game where I would bet on us. And in fact, I would describe that the upcoming segment is just about the only hard part of this fight, reliably. It might seem like this run's going awry. I very much disagree. And I'm not shy to say that, some of the runs that we've had have been a little spotty, but this one in particular right here, I actually feel like it's the best sword run I've had in the game. Now, we do have some problems. I would still very much like to receive a call. That's the thing, though. You might be saying, NL, you're always talking about how you want a call. Whenever the call shows up, you say no to it. Well, I say no to it because there's other stuff. So yeah, the thing I end up I end up wanting is always the something I don't tend to pick up early, so I think it makes sense. It's not that I value the call super highly and am not picking it up. It's that I value the call, less than I value a lot of the other effects, and as a result, I usually find myself lacking in that department. Okay, very nice. I'm gonna wait maybe and grab the casts up here. Okay, still fine, but looked pretty bad. You're doing okay. Hide for a moment. No hiding necessary. See, once you get just Hydra, dude, you have less problems. No problems is probably ridiculous, but less problems. So it is bad. We are down 1 Death's Defiance, and that's... And we're low on HP for that matter. That's hard to recover from, but we made it. Gold's a little light as well. Plus 74. What do you got for me? I'll spend 33 on that. We can't afford the Death's Defiance upgrade right now. Hopefully, if we can find some gold opportunities on this floor and replenish a Death's Defiance, that's probably better than just about any boon we could get. So keep that in mind as we're choosing doors here. So gold is a high priority. I would probably at this point say is a higher priority than just getting a tier upgrade on something. Okay, how are we going to handle these guys? I think we have nothing to worry about because our dash kills them. We could also, yeah, I was just going to say, anything with Rupture, if we could apply the Rupture, they're never going to recover. Ah, but you are a tricky thing. Or are you? That seemed to go very well.
Surprise.
Okay, you are a problem. You're also... Yeah, I was just gonna say, you did great work distracting me from the existence of the butterfly here, who I have then tried to use Rupture against, which makes no sense if you think about it for more than, a quarter of a second. Not a big deal. And then you get Ruptured. And then you get Ruptured. You get Ruptured, the Rupture happens, and I get hit, but that's okay. Thank you for the gold. And we got 223. No Death's Defiance, so we're going to ignore this. That's unfortunate. That would be a huge upgrade, but, there's plenty of time. Let's go straight for the gold. The thing is, we could all, as long as we live through Theseus and the Minotaur, which is admittedly, like, not guaranteed. But as long as we live through Theseus and the Minotaur, we get guaranteed shops on the next floor, like, all the time. It has one of everything for sale. That was a good hit, and I should not have been in that position. But we didn't take too much damage on that, so... It's really like, one enemy at a time means you're screwed. You're not doing anything. There you go. So you're starting to remember. Starting to remember the strats here. What are the strats? Very simple. Always, when you see the spawners coming, hit them with 3 casts, you know? Why wait for them to spawn when you could mess them up early? A shop, and the other is demonic influence. So we'll definitely go to the shop. We got tons of cash. We'll buy the Zeus benefit. The call sucks, okay? I'm calling it there, ironically. Foes pushed by knockaway effects are also struck by lightning. So that's our Poseidon special, but Festive Fog also does lightning damage periodically. The thing is, I think either of these are pretty good, but I think the Festive Fog is a little better. And I am going to buy the HP, and I'm going to go for more gold, because I think that this allows us a little bit more control over our own destiny. Okay, you got to get hit with the cast. So this guy gets hard countered by cast. That's the teamwork that makes the dream work right there. So we didn't handle that fight very well, but we learned for the future. Cast is going to leave that guy in a world of hurt. Whoa, okay. I honestly didn't expect you to get out of there. I will admit, we're taking more damage than I'd like right now. I don't think it's too bad. Just get the cast. This cast is now super good. Our basic attack is super good. Our special has its uses. I think we got a real possible bead on, well, without a doubt already the most successful sword run I've ever had. What do you got? Earn up to 100 gold. You are speaking my language right now. Where's the enemies? Right here. Okay, there's gonna be a lot. Expect that. Watch out for the freaking arrows, dude. Great work. Only 2 foes remain. We're getting rich, dude. You're done. You're done. 73 gold is a huge gain here.
There. Good enough.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We got a Daedalus hammer, and we got a Zeus benefit. I don't really want a Zeus call, so I'm gonna go Daedalus, but it is tough because the Zeus, oh, is it Fountain? Yes. The Zeus duos are pretty good, I think. I do like, because we don't really want to lose the knockback. I do like your attack deals extra damage to armor. That means 1 hit of the X button probably kills the armor of most enemies. Maybe 2, but we attack so fast, I don't think it's a big deal either way. Just lead these guys through the confusion. They're all gonna be destroyed. Yo, can you just chill out for a second, dude? I'm really trying to stay away from the things that do 300% damage to me, if you don't mind. They do mind, clearly.
Damn it, one's come back.
I didn't know that you had left, to be honest, so I'm not surprised you came back. We have so much damage over time, dude. The lightning... I really think the cast plus the lightning effect was a huge get for us. I did originally think about the potential value of, like, the knockback lightning, but I have no regrets. Okay, you gotta... There's a lot of enemies that are asking for trouble right now. And they're creating trouble of their own, which is asking for trouble in my world. Great stuff. Thank you for the nectar. Hard to argue with getting a benefit right now. I mean, I don't like the Hermes bonuses that much. I guess. What do you have for me? I don't recall.
I'm heading for the set.
Your father.
I just picked it. What did I do? Kiss of Styx? Hold on, I gotta Google that. I think it's Death's Defiance. That's why you shouldn't mash the button. Kiss of Styx, Hades. Gain +1 Death Defiance. Thank God. I'm thrilled to see it. I really, you know, who would have thought that would have helped me out so much? Anyway, also, why don't you take this? I don't think I've given you a gift yet. Yo, broken spear point. Thank you. Gold or a Dionysus blessing? I know your call is poison, which I don't think is bad, but if I really, this is not a meme. I really think having the gold, like, here's the thing, okay? Boon is boon. That's obvious. I'm not trying to hate you with some Baba is you weirdness. Boon is boon, but money is money plus shop equals boon. Maybe that you have some control over. You know, you could choose who you want to get it from. You could also use maybe you don't need a boon. Maybe instead you just like to have some money to buy some max HP. That's you know, money is more flexible. Boon is like agnostically better. But I really, you know, if we're getting 100 gold from each one of these gold shops, that's almost a blessing. That's like 2/3 of a blessing in and of itself. So I think that I probably don't need to justify it. The only reason I justify it is because, you know, we're coming at you. Oh, absolutely. We're coming at you from like an Isaac context where like you're like, why would you ever take coins over an item room? I understand your concerns there. We'll probably buy everything because we're at full Death's Defiance. We're gonna go straight for the other duo. I'm glad to have it. I appreciate the max HP, and then I think Festive Fog getting better is gonna be solid for us. Why don't you take me into the Theseus and the Minotaur fight? Now let's brush up on our tech, okay?
For a rematch.
You always go for the Minotaur first. You know what's up. You do want to hit him, you know, with your basic attack. Your basic attack is solid. This guy, he does make some moves, so you might love that Rupture for all I know. Okay, fair enough. He is also being weakened by the dash. Let's go! I mean, I did get hit by Theseus immediately afterwards, but that was an incredible defense of the Bull Rush. Oh, that damage, dude. We got him again. Rupture him, then get the heck out of town. I need the cast. Thank you. He's gonna shoot. That time. Anytime... Oh, that I didn't think you had the angle on me, to be honest. Anytime you got him in Ring Around the Rosie, cancel Christmas. He's gonna get you on the Bull Rush. Okay, don't get close to him. Every once in a while, we might be able to sneak. Whoop! It's Ring Around the Rosie. It's not going badly. I want that to be noted. He's entered phase 2. Sorry, I require a little bit of focus here momentarily. Like, he's trying to rush me, dude. We're really going hard. Good landings. Good landings. Oh, he had the angle, but that's okay. We're really going hard on being defensive here. Even Theseus is like half dead. Good stuff, dude. He entered half. He's already gotten the favor of Ares. Are you just because I go one run without taking Doom, and all of a sudden Ares is like, "Oh, I hate you." Can you just like be killed? Like, good rupture, brother. Get him. He's so close. Oh, he went around the wall. How did he know, dude? Very close to using a Death's Defiance. Okay, that one I got locked in. That's fine. That's why you're happy to have one. He's not dead. My mistake. Okay. Okay. At least the Minotaur is dead. Things have gotten rough here. As long as we dodge the Ares attack, which is hard because there's less circles, but the surface area is like out of control. As long as we dodge that, this guy should be dead in like no time. Case in point. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. That was not bad. So we got one Death's Defiance remaining. It was a pretty good fight against Theseus and the Minotaur. We're going to get some HP back, be in a relatively functional position. Little light on gold, but we might be able to buy some HP at least. Nope. But for 3 rooms, we get a chance for some more HP to drop. I'll take those odds. And how do I like this run so far? I love it, and I think that all of your expectations about how we're doing so far need to be filtered through the fact that we have the sword. We can't just hang back. I mean, the cast allows us to play a little defensive from time to time. But we can't just hang back and hope for the best, you know? So, it might surprise you, but we're going to start with Poseidon here, because I really think we have an obligation at this point. When they die, you shoot a bomb, right? Is that what happened there? I really feel like we have an obligation at this point to take a cast, and I think Poseidon's cast is where we want to be. It gives you imperviousness. There it is. I just got hit. It wasn't like an after effect or anything. Yeah, Poseidon's effect is what we want for the cast. Mostly, I'll admit, because of the imperviousness. I know is cowardice incarnate, but that's gonna... Oh, it did not hit. We're so lucky. Okay. So we know we're gonna have some really, really tough rooms here.
Another one of those especially gigantic vermin.
Ooh, that's no good. I got hit by one of the dang old guillotines, dude. The poison? I mean, I'm really, at this point, just trying to, against all odds, not find ourselves having to use a Death's Defiance on this room. Oh my god. Okay, we lived and then died. Yep, I stepped on the poison, cured myself, stepped on the poison. So, we are at 0 Death's Defiance, which is poor. But we got a Poseidon benefit. Yes, give me the call, please. I definitely do think that's still necessary. I think we went too long without it. We have 82 gold. I think we basically have no choice but to go for some more gold. Yeah, there's no HP to be purchased there, so... well, I guess we don't want gold then. We'd rather go for some max HP and hope that we come across, like, a shop that gives us the ability to get out of harm's way at some point. We're in very dangerous times. Just stand in the fog. But for God's sakes, you know what screwed us on that one? We got hit by the trap. The trap was, I mean, it's plus 400% damage. So, like, what do you expect, right? Anyway, you are just, you're toast. I have no fear there. This might be the final room. Wow. I was right more than I possibly could have imagined. 109 gold. I hate to say it, but I really don't see there being a better outcome than just leaving right now. This is not a rush down to like try to finish the video quickly. It's just I really don't see the benefit in going to another room. Yes, we could get gold, possibly buy a blessing. In a 1 in 10 chance, maybe get a Death's Defiance pickup, but I think that the greater chance is that I would just lose 30 to 80% of my HP. And then definitely lose against this guy. Okay, so stop talking about snow. I get it. It's coarse and gets everywhere. What's the game plan here? Use your cast constantly. I don't really think we need to take care of those, but it's really this is the cast gambit, dude. The more casts we can use, the happier we're gonna be. I knew we were gonna get hit by that tunnel vision a little bit on the mine. Okay, no. This is a... Oh, you move in the middle of your circle attack, you coward. This is a situation... I bet, personally, we get 2 greater calls here. Can you just, like, relax? Oh, you stop moving during that attack! The free body diagram of what you're doing makes no freaking sense, Hades. Sorry, we're almost at our first god gauge, but it's not going super well. Yeah, who dares attack my nephew? Finally, somebody out there's looking out for the kid. Where are we going here? I've grown to hate that attack. You know that one's gonna blow. You might as well just get ready. You got me on that one. Can you just relax? Can you just chill out a little bit? Hit him with a little rough. Sure, now and then. Oh my god, this is bad. It's a bad spot. I got hit by like 6 of the blasts from the same enemy! Still, that was a good run. I had a good time, and that's the best I've done with the sword by far. By far. So I got nothing but love for that one. Let's see, we might be able to pick up some upgrades here at the end as well. Like, really? I still don't have enough anything. 5,000? Are you insane? Anyway, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And I thought that was a pretty solid showing. Oh, but you got something for me. Hold on.
Please, I'm grateful.
You've received the Codex of Achilles. Real lore, dude. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. A skirt.